Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Chellington. Alright, we don't have anything going on because we basically haven't done very much in this map at all. So it seems like people would like me to play on this map a little bit more. Now I did upgrade to the newest version, and they do adjust the which fields you own and which fields you do not own. So that's good to know. As you can see, they're green now, which is nice, which is what it's supposed to be. So I upgraded to the new version, so I had to basically start over, which is why this combine is down here as opposed to where it was at the end of the very first episode. So what I want to know is what would you like to do on this map? I would normally just harvest. Grain and all that kind of jazz. But I've done that many times now. So I'm curious as to what you would like to do on this map. Would you like to, I don't know, raise sheep, for example? It's something we don't normally do. Or would you like to do something else? I don't think we actually own any sheep or any kind of animals right off the bat. I don't think, at least. Let's check. Chickens, and that's about it. So yeah, we don't own any. Animals at the moment. But it's not difficult to get some animals. So what would you like to do? Would you like to raise a particular type of animal? I don't think this map has... I don't think it has beef cows or pigs, as far as I know. No. Just has the standard fruits and the standard animals in it. So I'm curious, what would you like to do on this map? So today I'm gonna start by just I guess harvesting, just because that's what actually no. Maybe we'll do something a bit. Maybe we'll cut some hay instead. I don't know if we actually have mowers already. I suspect that we probably don't. No, it seems like we don't. They give you the stuff to start. Well, I guess we'll harvest grain then, because we don't have the stuff to actually mow hay at the moment. Now, like I said, the reason why we're back here is because I had to start a new map, basically, because my save game got corrupt. I didn't do much, so I really didn't care. But I upgraded to the new version of the map, and that is what happened. So because of that, I had to start all over again. Well, which really is me just driving the combine to the field. Past that, we haven't done a whole lot, so not too worried about that. But like I said, if you have an idea as to what you'd like to see, let me know. Leave me a comment below with your suggestions, because this is as much my series as it is yours. England, Ian. England. And I think what I might do is I might put traffic. Would I put traffic on? Apparently, you can get the big harvesters on this map. You can actually get them down the road. From what I've been told, I think it was Bob Barker. He was saying that you could, Baker, sorry, not Barker. He was saying that you could do that. So I'm kind of curious about that. I haven't tried that yet. So, but apparently it is possible. So that's good to know. I do like this header. It's one of my favorite headers for smaller maps like this. I use this quite a bit on Old Ridge Farm as well. I'm just going to change this real quick. There we go. On Old Ridge Farm as well, just because it was very convenient to have the capability of just driving around with the header on the whole time, basically, which was really nice. Alright, let's unfold the header there. Should have enough space. It was really convenient to be able to have the header on the whole time without having to worry about taking it off and putting it back on all the time and doing all that. Now I think this should be not so wide. Oops, not so wide that we won't be able to put the pipe out. It should be fine. I think it's a bit larger. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's a bit larger, but not a ridiculous amount. Yes, but not a ridiculous amount, so we're okay. I am unfolding the harvester, aren't I? Is it because the pipe is out, really? Let's see. Apparently, yes. Apparently the pipe can't be out and you can unfold. There's obviously some sort of conflict there somehow. Alright, let's get this started here. So like I said, I'll make this a shorter episode because I don't want to do the same thing the whole episode, and I want to get your feedback as to what you would like to see on the map. Maybe something we haven't done before, I don't know. If you say logging, I probably won't do much of that, to be honest with you, because it's not a part of the game I enjoy a lot. But from time, and it doesn't feel necessary. So like on hardworking, for example, on that map, it feels necessary to do it because if you want to get any kind of land, that's what you have to do basically. So it doesn't bother me so much in that scenario. Whereas in this, it seems like it's not really needed, sort of thing. So yep, let me know what you'd like to see. So yeah, it's nice to have some variation here, actually. I saw Daggerwin was ending, I think it's Woodside Farm, I think it's called. He's ending that series, so I have a sneaky suspicion he's gonna pop on this map, just because I think he's English at least. I don't know. I don't keep track of him very closely. So, and I'm sure, like I was saying to Bob the other day, Bob Baker, that I'm sure it's going to be a popular map like Coldborough Park, just because there are so many people who like English style maps, and this game, Farming Simulator 2015, is primarily I think the largest amount of people who play the game, I think, are all European based, if memory serves. So I'm honestly not surprised that European maps are very popular. So that's not something that really surprises me at all. So when you see a map like Chellington come out, or Coldborough Park Farm, that's a really nice map, it's quite obvious that you're going to see a lot of people play on the map. There's lots of people who aren't British or from the United Kingdom that like these types of maps as well. Like, I like it. It's a nice change from other maps I played on. Actually, you probably could. Now that I'm just going through on this field, you probably could easily use a large combine on some of these fields. They're actually fairly large. It's just the initial, like, getting around the edges, doing the headland is well, even then that'd be fine. But I like how the field's like really like if you look back here, if you look back where we just drove over, whoops, I'm missing some now. There was like, we went over like a little tiny hill back there. It was really nice. It's nice to have rolling hills every now and then on maps. A little bit of a change. Oh, we can get to this field from here too. Where is this? Down the southwest side. It's a bit of a rough entrance. Holy smokes, look at that. Sheesh. Is that what entrances to is that what they're like when you go into a farm? Look at that. That's really rough. Sheesh. And that's at the end. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. And that goes down into the southern half. Neat. Anyways, back to harvesting. Yeah, so it has a lot of little details I've seen so far. Like, as you just noticed, what we saw there, that's a nice little addition to the map itself. I also had a suggestion from a couple of people saying don't start from scratch, like don't start with the basic equipment. So if you feel the same way, let me know in the comments below. I can always adjust it. It's not difficult to do that. I just kept it for the time being because it didn't seem necessary to change it at the time. Like I said, I could easily go for some Kloss. I have a couple Kloss tractors I don't use very often that I always enjoy using, so I could easily some Kloss and some Fendt. Yeah, I guess that's the only two other ones I really have. I think John Deere's and Cases I have a few of as well. Yeah, there's a few out there. So yeah, if you'd like to see some other something specific, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to accommodate. We're coming up to 70%. Oh, there's even a train. Reminds me of Vojvodina on the train going on that map, except that one, if you got stuck on the tracks, which I did before on that map, you would get, if you got hit by the train, you would basically just go into space. It was kind of funny to watch, actually, but My girlfriend had a good chuckle at that one time where I did that when I wasn't paying attention. She had a good chuckle with that one. Looks like, is this the starting of the field? No, it's not. Not even close. Yeah, so you could easily use the biggest... you could easily use the biggest combine, it looks like. The only difficult part of maybe might be getting around some of the areas. I don't know for sure. I remember in Spring Hill Farm, or Spring Hill Valley, I guess it was. That was a difficult... that was difficult to get some of the vehicles around there, just because the way they were... it was possible, but you had to be a bit tricky about it. And even in the description of the map itself, for just Spring Hill Valley, they'd say, you know, you have to make your decision. Do you want to be, you know, more nimble and use smaller equipment, or do you want to use bigger equipment and have more of a hard time getting in and around things? Oh, there's another entrance there. Interesting. I don't know if you actually have to go from one field into the other field like that. I don't know. That would be interesting to discover. I imagine they have an entrance from the road, because that would make a lot more sense. But it doesn't always work out that way. We're coming up to being full. How far can we get before we have to actually unload here? That's going to be a bit interesting to find out. 98. Oh, we're going to be awfully close. There we go. So what it'll do is, luckily, this map provides you with a nice little extra buffer around the outside of the field there, as you can see. Very nice. I think Coldborough had the same thing, and I suppose it's gonna put the parking brake on, that in real life it's the same thing, I guess. I don't know. I believe we have weight somewhere around here that we're probably going to need. I think they're just up around the corner here somewhere. Or are they? Not, nope, not up there. Well, I'll be back in a sec when I find them. Alright, so I got the weight on the front of the tractor here. And just picked up the Marshall trailer. And we're just heading over to the combine that's chilling out over there for the time being. And we'll unload that guy. And I think that's the entrance right there. I should be fine. Alright. So because I do have the drive control mod, of course, I don't want to drive through the field, because then I will definitely make two strips where tires will be where the tires will be. So I'm going to avoid that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have taken the other entrance and would have been faster in the end, because I remembered that I didn't do the first half of the field there. Or at the top up there by the gate is what I'm referring to. I ended up getting an OEB weight, because the OEB weights are my favorite. I can't get enough of them. They always work perfectly for almost every any vehicle, basically. They can easily work for, so yeah, this is the entrance I should have come in. Oh well. Alright, so yeah, like I said, if you'd like to see any particular equipment, for example, or if you'd like to do something specific on the map, let me know. I will adjust accordingly, basically. And like I said, I probably won't do it every day, because what I'll do is I'll ask, I'll see what you guys want to do next, sort of thing, and then I will adjust the do what you guys suggest most of the time, I imagine. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and unload the combine. This is probably the right location, right there. This is where I wish I could look. I could because normally you would probably just lower your head to look out the back just to see if you're actually in the right spot or not, but it doesn't work that way with this. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll probably just do a headland around the other side now, and then just skip this little bit there. Excellent. Yeah, you could definitely use the bigger equipment on this map without realizing it. There we go. Very easily. Just because you don't... It's like one of those maps that doesn't seem that large until you actually get out onto some of the fields, and then you're like, holy smokes. That is a monster. Coldwater Park was like that in some places too, where you'd go out in the middle of the field and you're like, holy cow, that thing is huge. It's just the way it goes. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll end the episode there. Otherwise it'll be a long chunk of time with me just harvesting this field. Not because I don't like doing that, well, it's because I like doing that. That's why I'm trying to avoid doing it, because I'll end up just doing it for a long period of time without realizing it. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Like I said, leave me a comment below with what you'd like to see on this particular map. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Chellington Farm, I believe it's called. And if you enjoyed yourself here, why don't you go ahead and hit that share button. I'd really appreciate that. Catch you guys later.